Have you ever considered that you may have the skills already to be making money from home? I'm going to teach you how in this video. It's coming at you. I talk all about making money from home through virtual assistants on my channel. If you want to hear more about that, why don't you click the button to subscribe to my channel, and you can give this video a little heart too if you like what I'm dishing out. If you found yourself at home at 3 a.m. searching for work from home ideas, you've likely been pretty disappointed with the results.
You could take those online surveys.
Yes, because spending 3 hours to make 89 cents sounds like such an amazing idea.
Have you thought about doing direct sales?
You know, I think my friends have enough patterned leggings and monogram bags.
Dog walker?
There are real ways to be making money from home, and in this video I'll share with you the top 6 questions that I get about becoming a virtual assistant. I started my business in 2015 as a way to stay at home with my kids. I had no idea that I would go on to sell out my services, retire my husband, and eventually lead a community of over 50,000 other virtual assistants so they can do the same thing that I did. Over time, I realized the top questions that people have about making money from home as a virtual assistant. So I'm gonna share them with you here. Question number 1, what is a virtual assistant? A virtual assistant is a really broad term, and I think a lot of times people think they're just online secretaries, but really a virtual assistant can do so much. A virtual assistant can be any type of remote assistant who provides administrative, creative, or technical support services for online or brick and mortar businesses. As a virtual assistant, you'll be an independent contractor. That means that you will work your own hours, set your own rates, set your own terms for working, do your own invoicing, etc. Now, there are so many different services that you can offer as a virtual assistant, but here are some of the most common ones. Scheduling and sending emails, social media graphic creation, social media scheduling, writing, blogging, content creation, web design services, calendar management, webinar live workshop assistance, customer service, travel research and booking, appointment setting, and more. So we've answered the first question, what is a virtual assistant? So here's the next question I get asked most often. Abby, where do you find client? In my signature program, the Savvy System, we give you a complete marketing plan so you can go out and find clients for your business. But here are some of the top places that we teach you inside of that course. You can find clients in Facebook groups, on LinkedIn, on sources like Upwork or Fiverr, going to live networking events, meetup groups, your local chamber of commerce events, or even conferences. You can reach out to your friends and family and see if they have referrals. You can do cold pitching to online business owners, but you want to know how to do it well. You can also cold pitch local business owners. And lastly, referrals. Again, this is just the tip of the iceberg on the different types of places that you can find clients. If you want information on my online course that teaches you how to not only find clients, but set up your business from scratch, you can go to thesavvysystem.com and get on the wait list. All right, question number 3. How much can you really make as a virtual assistant? As a virtual assistant, you'll be setting your own rates. Now, I can't tell you what to charge. That's something that you need to decide for yourself. Most of our students doing general admin services start out at about the $30 an hour range. That's in US dollars. Now, that can be less, obviously, that could be more. It really depends on you. Now, most people, as they increase their skills, will also increase their rate. So you might start off as a general admin, but go on to learn a high-end skill like Pinterest management or podcast editing, website design, right? And as you do that, you can start to develop packages. So rather than saying, I work for $30 an hour, you can say, I design a website, it's a 5-page website for $5,000. So those are some of the things you can do to eventually increase your rates. So as you can see, it's definitely possible to make good money working from home as a virtual assistant. And the best part is that it's on your terms. There's even ways to scale your business, right? You can eventually outsource some of the work to other subcontractors. You can systematize your processes and charge more for your services. There's so many ways that you can leverage your business to earn the income that you want to make. The next question I get asked, do I need special skills to become a virtual assistant? Okay, so I was just sitting here talking about website design and podcast editing, and you maybe started to get a little scared thinking, Abby, I don't have those skills. I'm already disqualified. No, 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 no. What I teach and what I'm so passionate about is using the skills you already have to make money from home. What I suggest to most of my students is that they start with general admin skills. Some of those services that I listed out earlier, you can do right away. Here's the amazing thing too. I am so passionate about learning new skills. And I think that that's something that you really need as a virtual assistant, is that ability to say, I don't know the answer, but I can figure it out. I have a really silly question for you. Are you good at Google? Are you good at Googling? Now, I'm not telling you to tell people that you have services, that you're an expert at something if you're not. However, saying, I don't know how to do that, but I'm a really good researcher and I would love to figure it out to your client is totally acceptable. So my suggestion to you is to start with the services that you already know how to do. Even if it's as simple as just inbox management, right? Answering customer service emails. If you can do that, you can land your first client as a virtual assistant. I'm gonna stop the video right now and I want you to promise me something, okay? I don't want the fear of not being an expert stop you from doing what you do know how to do to help small business owners. Promise me you can do this. The next question that I get asked all the time is, how much does it cost to start a virtual assistant business? This is why I'm so passionate about virtual assistants. Unlike other businesses that you may have ideas of starting, like an e-commerce store or, a mom and pop restaurant, whatever it may be, most businesses need a considerable amount of startup money. With virtual assistants, if you have a computer and decently fast internet, you can start with that. Literally, there's so many free tools that you can use in your business. I actually have an entire video all about the free tools that you can use to run your virtual assistant business. Now, there are some tools that you're going to want to eventually invest in, right? You may want a good project management system like Dubsado or HoneyBook. You may eventually want to get your logo or your website professionally made. You may want to follow a step-by-step system like our Savvy System course to launch your business. There will likely be investments along the way, and it's okay if you make some of those up front. Again, most businesses do take some amount of startup money, but I don't want the cost of starting a business to be what scares you off from taking this leap, because compared to most businesses, the cost is very, very small. In fact, you can land your very first client without paying a single dollar. So if you're sitting here thinking, yes, Abby, this is totally what I want to do, what are my next steps? It's actually the next question we get asked. I want you to go to thevirtualsavvy.com/business checklist. Here's what's gonna happen. You're going to get sent via email my checklist. It's a step-by-step system that you can use to set up your business from scratch. Now, once you download that checklist, you're also going to get invited to a very special webinar. It's my Become a Booked Out Virtual Assistant free training. Go in there. I'm going to give you some more tips on how to land clients, how to decide on your services, and you'll even get an opportunity to join our Savvy System course. So I would love to see you download the checklist. This checklist, it's totally free. You can use it. It's my gift to you so you can get started launching your virtual assistant business. Did I answer all of your questions? If so, put questions answered in the comments. And if not, put your question below. I want to answer them personally and help you in deciding if virtual assistants is right for you. And hey, if you liked this video, make sure that you give it a little heart and subscribe to my channel so you'll get notified every single time I go live. What I didn't tell you was that I'm also an amateur beatboxer, emphasis on the amateur, so let's beatbox it out. Abby, oh.